The idea of not judging a book by its cover is a mistake. If you see a suspicious character by your car, should you just disregard it and say, hey, I'm not going to judge him, right? What if it's late at night and you're in a parking lot where no one else is around? Should police disregard stopping and checking suspicious people? Nor should somebody say, don't judge a book by its cover and leave it at that. I'd say, get used to examining people and effectively make assumptions by what you see. Don't make conclusions per se, but assume certain things. And so it is in martial arts. When you step in the ring with the opponent, you kind of see how the person is shaped, what kind of energy they're in, what kind of attitude they have, and so on. And you make certain assumptions. It is through these assumptions that clever discernments, wise conclusions, wise decisions are made, and the battle is won. Among other things, of course. So now let's look at the different types of black people, for example. It is pathetic that people would sit there and pretend that I am wrong to chastise and rebuke women for their despicable judgment in regards to men. Even in the word judgment, you have the word meant, meaning mind. Judgment. As you judge, you will be judged. What kind of mind decided to be a gold digger and date that piece of shit at that rich bar? What kind of mind decided to shun this guy? What kind of minds in America decided that this guy is not good enough to date? I've been rejected thousands of times growing up, and my message is not answered thousands of times and countless times as well, because people lack judgment. Now, before you sit there and say he's bitter or something and act like a little child that for the life of them cannot consider my view, but would quickly say he's wrong, just like a good troll bitch, listen to what I'm about to say very carefully, and then consider the picture I will put after this. There are different types of black people in popular culture. People are like sheep. They're called sheeple, more often than not. They fit into different categories. What path you choose says a lot about you. Don't for a moment think it doesn't. If you choose to be a pedophile or a serial killer, does that not say something about you? Okay? And so it is with the different paths people take, and I assure you, I promise you, all of them are all of them are inferior, are hopelessly inferior to mine. And that right there is an example of when they interfere and fume me and cause me to slip on my words, I have to then put extras on it. So if you get offended by my videos, you must first find the people responsible for doing this to me and take it out on them, or you're a coward. You're a fool. It's like somebody frames somebody and you blame the person that is framed instead of the person that framed them. Are you a fucking idiot? I'm sick of just American incompetence, just foolish, inferior American minds every day, every day. So now, again, have they wasted my time for 3 minutes? First of all, there is the knock, the crackhead, the drug addict. Do I look like a drug addict? No. Do I look covertly drugged at times? Yes. Should you be able to tell the difference? Yes. Should the person that would suggest such an obvious case of covert drugging is actually someone who's a drug addict be shot? Yes. My goodness. Almost certainly a government fucking troll who's complicit with all this mass crimes of the state. Okay? All these horrible crimes, they should be killed. Period. They should be killed. Okay? There's no time for that kind of immaturity when all these people suffer every moment. Every moment of the day, people are starving to death. They're raped and killed. You think playing stupid is smart, you fucking selfish coward? We'll get to that in the next video. Okay, I'm gonna run out of time on my phone, so let me shoot through this. There's the jock. He's a bitch. Someone chooses to be a jock, he's a bitch. That's what you are first and foremost. That's what you express. He's a bitch. Don't even consider him. Okay? The MMA fighter, an inferior path. Don't consider him. Okay? The square, an inferior path. Don't consider him. Fuck you, a square. A square is synonymous with a coward. Okay? A frat person, immature, grow up. Don't consider him. A thug, immature, hasn't grown up. Don't consider him. There's classy thugs. That's what they call themselves. Pretty thugs, gay thugs, conscious thugs. You're still a thug. You're propounding and you're communicating that it's okay to be a thug first and foremost. Okay? In 2019, when they're making all the thugs wear lipstick and shit and have little lipstick tattoos on their necks and stuff like that. Okay? All drug addict, weird, pedophile-friendly weirdos. Okay? It's an inferior path. In the 90s, where thugs actually had some kind of masculinity, it's a little bit more confused, especially if you're of African descent and they suppressed African martial arts. Okay. Gangsters, same thing. These guys are not comparable to the spiritual, transcendent hero martial artist. And you can tell by one look. One look at me, you say, this guy's a sabotaged martial artist. If you can't do that, ask yourself why. All right. So we go on. The Hoteps, the fake Egyptian movement. If you can't tell, that's some corporate-sponsored token minority Carlton House nigga bitch shit and some thugs trying to fuck their women type of punk shit. You're an idiot. Ask yourself, why can't you tell that? Same with black Israelites. You can't tell that's a hoax? Are you fucking dumb? You can't tell the Jews are throwing them a bone to act like bitches? You're an idiot. Super liberal line-pushing guy. You're an idiot if you don't see through that. The gay person. You're an idiot if you don't see through that. Okay. So when we look at this thing, right, there must be a true love prerogative. None of those groups have a true love prerogative. You don't look for true love as a thug in 2019. Maybe as an R&B friendly thug from the upper middle class like I was in the 90s, but not in 2019. None of these groups are looking for true love. You're a whore if you look for them or you date them instead of looking for true love. You're a whore. Period. Okay? Now look at the pictures I'm going to put at the end and ask yourself, why didn't you see it this way?